Frost 1988, and I'm here to show you all how to build your Plankerton SSDs. This video has been horribly delayed, I'm sorry about that, things get in the way. Let's get on with it. So to begin with, all the amplifiers are going to use the same pyramid builds as the Stonewood and Canny videos I've done. So if you want to know how they're built, just go check those videos out and you'll see. Some of them, like up there as you can see, may need shapes altered to fit. It's not hard, you'll figure that out pretty easily. You probably see it as well as I go past them. But let's go on with it. So start off with amplifier A up here. We got our layered pyramid. And then on the front, we've built this box here. So I'll take a look down here. Little drop-off hole, which I'll get to in a second. More of a kill tunnel. Alright, so up here we've just got some retractables to kill enemies that decide to go up and around here. Wall lights to stun enemies for a second to give the wall launchers more time to recharge, because this will push them out and away. This will just push them back again. Try and keep them out of here. But if any do get through, they'll drop down into your little kill tunnel. So we've got wall darts to fire through the back. I might actually avoid naming all the traps, like you can see how I've done it. I'll just explain reasoning. So dynamos to damage, retractables to damage, darts to shoot to the end, wall lights to stun. At the back of the tunnels, we've done ceiling zappers to finish off any big guys and just do some mass damage. In the center two rows, we've got ceiling electric fields to do AoE burst damage. And then at the front, we've got gas traps. And that's just to chuck affliction on. Out down here, where the enemy spawns, what you should do, which I'll build an example of, is a spawn kill. So wherever they spawn, you want to build little archways everywhere, roofs, and then just ceiling electric fields. Whenever I say a spawn kill, or reference a spawn kill, it just means to build one of these types of structures all over the enemy spawn, wherever it may be. I didn't put them in on the video just because I wanted to get this out to you guys a lot quicker than usual. So I'll just reference the spawn kill. A lot of people know what they are now, but just in case you didn't, that's what a spawn kill is. So spawn kill over the spawn area here. If the shield's closed off, what you can do is have your constructor in the middle of combat run in and build these things. Every spawn should have a spawn kill built over it whenever they appear. But anyway, go through the tunnel. And it just leads to your pyramid, so that's that section. Got a little staircase here if you want to get up. Here if you want to go a little higher to shoot enemies down there, but the spawn kill should be blocking your way. Over here, for this side where zombies attack from, built this tunnel here. So we started on this one square here. And then we go down and put a staircase there to lead them down. Gas traps to put affliction on the enemies. Wall lights to stun, dynamos damage. Wooden floor spikes to help slow them, just to give other traps more time to reload on top of what they're already doing. Wall darts in corners. And what we've done is, this will put the affliction on the enemies. Affliction does not stack, so one trigger of that. By the time they get out of these electric fields, if they make it all the way through, they trigger more affliction on themselves and reset the trigger. And then zappers to heavy hit them and finish them off. We put some retractables at the back here just for extra hard hitting damage, but we decided to use wall spikes through here to slow them down. And that's this tunnel done here as well to block them from this side. You'll find they spawn up in this area up here, so you just build a spawn kill system again all over this area up here. Wherever the enemy spawns, we put a spawn kill down. Let's just hop on the skateboard. So now we'll make our way over to amplifier B. So I've just built these staircase bridges around just to help get around faster, make things a little bit easier. Amplifier B, we got our pyramid again. This section we've altered. you can just see that one corner section. That's part of the inner box that goes around. But we can't put it here. We want the zombies, if they do come up here, to just walk up. We don't want them to smash the pyramid apart. Let's go here. So for starters, you'll want to build a spawn kill up there where they spawn. You could add a little extra spawn kill down there if you wish, but up here is the primary concern. For any husks that want to go the back way, put this wall off here to block it off. Wall spikes to deter them from wanting to attack that wall, but if they do, they'll take damage and die on it. This section here just to slow them down as long as possible so you can kill them and do whatever you need to do if they're coming the back way. Down here we've got entryway on these two sections, so husks that are running through here or up the ramp here will come in and use the tunnel. Wall spikes on those sections to deter husks from just breaking their way through those sides. And we'll get to why there's windows there in a minute. So gas trap to put the affliction on the enemies as they come in. Tractables to kill everything. Dynamos, wall lights combo. Ceiling electric fields. We didn't put one here because it's very unlikely husks are going to land in this square here. They're just going to, at very least, come through here and run through. Zappers to finish off the big stuff. We did leave a doorway here, just in case anything does get through and come all the way around. Wall spikes there to deter them from coming through. You put 2 healing pads here. You can put campfires, whatever you want there, just to help. And you can hide in these windows and shoot out, and hide from laser eyes, whatever you want to do. You could even just jump on the roof and start shooting if that's what you prefer. Wall darts, because they will reach all the way across to get anything coming through here. And over here we built this tunnel here for enemies that come over this side. So just your normal tunnel, zapper, gas trap. There's those traps. Wall spike there just to deter them, because sometimes they will attack this, they get weird. And spawn kill all over this area. They spawn here, so you want to put a spawn kill system here. That should be amplifier B. Let's take another look. Yep. Alright, amplifier C. So if we come up here, pyramid, same as usual, we've put this section here. And there we've extended the pyramid out here, so enemies that come up and around in the tunnel there, I'll get to that in a moment, they all come up here. So for this, and we'll get to why that's there in a minute. So we've got this tunnel here. Just use a lot of freeze and stun, slow them down. And that tunnel will pretty much kill anything that elects to come this way. We've got this tunnel here, so tire trap over the ramp. Gas trap to pop affliction on when they come through here. Tire trap again over a ramp. And then you've got your ceiling electric fields, and then your zapper at the end. Wall lights there. That'd be for that section. And that's just for enemies that attack from that way, because down there is where they'll spawn, and that's just another spawn kill section. Come back over here to B. So behind there we've put a sandwich box. You can see that in my trap tunnel video. And I'll show you how to build sandwich walls or sandwich box. That's just to keep husks from coming through there and trying to go up this way. We want them to just go through the tunnel system down there if they spawn in where that amplifier is. Now, do not place that amplifier. I ruined a really easy defense and easy spawn by placing that amplifier. Do not put that one there. However, if you do, just build a ridiculous pyramid and then spawn kill all the way out the shield there, up on the plateau and through. Just giant spawn kill system. but avoid placing this pyramid because then you can use this really easy defense system. Back here we put the wall launcher to push them off if they come up here, and because it's a ramp we put a little square there and just tire traps, keep rolling down, hitting everything that does come up this way. However, if you were smart and did not place this amplifier, we've got this little box here, gas traps for put affliction on enemies, retractables to try and kill them out, tire traps, wall darts, wooden floor spikes are slow, electric fields, all the good stuff, and darts on the back wall just to shoot all the way through the tunnel along with the other one. Enemies come out here, hit by a zapper. A smasher is most likely just going to try and break this out if a smasher gets all the way here, so hopefully he dies from everything there and the zapper. But any little husks, if any, get through, will just come up and around here. Then they get hit by the fire traps and you can just kill them or use your electric floors, whatever you want to do to them. Where you should place your next amplifier, so we'll go to E next, we'll skip D. So instead of putting the amplifier there, you want to come up here and build the pyramid system over this amplifier here. What you can do from there, just turn around and just put a little, this will connect up to the pyramid here. So as soon as they come up the ramp, they'll be walking up the pyramid. But a little tire trap here to roll down, hit enemies that are coming up this way. And over the back side here, tractables, all those to shoot in. This will also attach to the pyramid here. Tire traps, wall darts, ceiling electric fields, dynamos, and tire traps over this ramp here to drop down. Wall launcher if they do come to this wall. Don't need anything up there, but you can stand there and rock it down, whatever you want, because this is one spawn area. So this area should be just one giant spawn kill system. And then other times, like for that amplifier down there, they might spawn in this area here. So you'll want to put a spawn kill system over here. Well, you should have one already because of that amplifier. Let's hop on our skateboard and go look at that final amplifier. So amplifier D, this one had to be built very weird. So we got the box here, just got that there, you don't need to go in there. But stairs to go up here, stairs to come back down, stairs up. So as you can see, what we've tried to do is keep the pyramid shape as much as we possibly can. This section down here, we've built those, wall darts, some wall lights in those sections, but mostly wall darts to go around, just go on a massive firing thing of wall spikes to slow them, since there's not much room for the wall lights to trigger on enemies. This will just help you kill them. A lot of enemies will spawn from this area up here, so around the back here and all along here, so you want to build a spawn kill system here, all through here. Down here. Now up here, this is lobber hell. A lot of the time this will just be a tremendous amount of lobbers and flingers. So you want to build a giant spawn kill system all over this plateau. Out to about here, this plant here. You want to build a spawn kill system all over, covering everything out here. Just one giant roof extending out in archways. And that'll all just be ceiling electric fields. All over. We've put wall spikes here because there is a ramp inside there. You want to deter them from coming in that way. So wall spikes to help fight them off from trying to break. This wall may get blown out. If so, just quickly run around and build a staircase up for them to get up around easy. We put triangle tops because if anything goes wrong, the lobbers are going to bombard the hell out of it. So it's just extra defense. We'll come in here, flame traps, just for extra damage. put affliction on them along with the gas traps. All lights to stun. Sealing electric fields. So what I've noticed is the gas traps, once they walk through, if they do live, the affliction lasts roughly 2 to 3 tiles. So that's why we've gone and changed it up to going 1 gas trap, sealing electric fields for 2 tiles. Or 3, like just depends. And at the end we got the sealing zapper just to finish things off that do get through. Little square walls to change the path of the zombies. So what they'll do is they'll come through here, turn, go all the way out, turn, and just follow that path route to the pyramid. If you look up here, put a bunch of flame traps for anything that does get thrown up. If stuff does breach that back way, probably come around a long way. I don't see them going that way though, like if anything they're going to try and breach through there. But just in case, like, you've got a quick route up here as well. Flame traps to burn everything. If they break one of these floors to get out, there's still more flame traps. But you should be able to be fine as long as you build the spawn kill system here. Aside from that, that's pretty much all you need to do. Plankerton's pretty easy. In truth, you may not even need these trap tunnels. I put them in just as extra. One thing I've noticed with Plankerton Stormshields is if you just build spawn kills over all the spawns and then sit back on your pyramid and shoot and use the new drone ability and rocket launcher, you're pretty fine. You shouldn't run into any issues. And you got this in here. This is the usual build to get in to access your Storm Shield. One thing to remember is when turning permissions on and off, if it's a propane wave, turn all your teammates' permissions off so they can't detonate the propane. If there is no propane, turn all their permissions on so they can help you replace structures if anything's needed or anything of the sort. If you have, like, you're pushing the enemy spawn, there's no spawn kill, well, it might be worth turning the permissions on just to detonate propane in the enemy spawn and start chain effects. You can turn permissions on by pushing options on your controller and going to edit permissions. You don't have to run to your Storm Shield to do this. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Message. Thank you all for viewing. Don't forget to like and subscribe.